When the heart speaks without words, picture this. You're sitting across from someone at a coffee shop. They haven't said I love you yet, but their pupils dilate every time they look at you. They unconsciously lean closer whenever you speak. Their feet point directly toward you, even when their body turns to order. They mirror your gestures without realizing it. Their genuine smile creates crow's feet at the corners of their eyes. Their mouth hasn't confessed, but their body is screaming, I'm falling for you. Love is perhaps the most powerful emotion humans experience, and ironically, it's one of the hardest to hide. When we're genuinely in love or deeply attracted to someone, our bodies betray us in the most beautiful ways. The autonomic nervous system takes over, creating involuntary responses that are nearly impossible to fake. In this article, you'll learn to recognize the authentic signs of love and deep affection, the body language that reveals when someone's feelings go beyond casual interest into something profound and real. When we experience love or deep affection, our brain releases a cocktail of chemicals: dopamine, pleasure and reward, oxytocin, bonding hormone, and serotonin, mood regulation. These neurochemicals create physical responses throughout our body that manifest as observable behaviors. Anthropologist Helen Fisher's research identified 3 stages of love, each with distinct body language: lust, sexual attraction and desire, attraction, romantic passion and infatuation, attachment, deep emotional bond and commitment. The body language signals we'll explore span all 3 stages, with the most reliable indicators appearing during attraction and attachment phases. The eyes, windows to a loving soul; pupil dilation, the involuntary truth. This is perhaps the most honest signal of attraction and love. When we look at someone we love, our pupils automatically dilate, expand. This response is completely involuntary. You literally cannot control it. Why it happens? When we see something we desire or love, our sympathetic nervous system activates, causing pupils to dilate to take in more of what we love. What to look for? Noticeably larger pupils when looking at you in consistent lighting. This effect is so powerful that in the Renaissance, women used belladonna, meaning beautiful woman, in Italian, to dilate their pupils artificially. Important note: lighting affects pupils, so compare their pupil size when looking at you versus looking at others in the same lighting conditions. The prolonged gaze, love's signature stare. Eye contact during love is different from normal eye contact. Duration: holds your gaze 3 to 5 seconds or longer. Normal eye contact is 1 to 2 seconds. Frequency: looks at you more often than necessary. Quality: soft, warm gaze rather than intense stare. The triangle: eyes move from your eyes to your lips and back. Subconscious kissing desire. Stealing glances: catches them looking at you when they think you're not noticing. The study research shows that couples in love spend 75% of conversation time looking at each other, compared to 30 to 60% in normal conversation. The eyebrow flash: when we see someone we love, our eyebrows quickly raise and lower in about 1/6 of a second. This microgesture signals recognition and positive emotions. Happens automatically upon seeing you. Both eyebrows raise simultaneously creates slight wrinkling on forehead, accompanied by a genuine smile. Crow's feet, the mark of real joy. The Duchenne smile, named after French neurologist Guillaume Duchenne, is the only genuine smile. When someone truly loves being with you, eyes crinkle at the corners. Crow's feet appear, cheeks raise naturally. The smile reaches the eyes, making them sparkle. Lower eyelids may tighten slightly. Fake smiles only involve the mouth. Real love lights up the entire face. Proximity and touch, the dance of intimacy. Personal space invasion, the good kind. We all have invisible bubbles around us, personal space zones. When in love, people unconsciously enter intimate zone, stands within 18 inches compared to 1.5 to 4 feet for friends. Lean in. BAFTA naturally inclines toward you during conversation. Close gaps, reduces physical distance when opportunity arises. Follows your movement, maintains proximity even as you move around a room. The test: notice if they step closer when something loud happens or they need to hear you better. Then stay at that closer distance even when the noise stops. The touch gradient: from casual to intimate. Touch escalates in a predictable pattern as love deepens. Social touch: handshakes, high fives, everyone friendly touch, arm touches, back pats friends. Affectionate touch: longer arm touches, shoulder touches, growing interest. Romantic touch: hand-holding, waist touches, face touching. Romantic love: intimate touch, extended embraces, hair stroking, forehead kisses, deep love, key indicators of love, hand lingering, touch lasts longer than necessary, self-touch nearby, touches their own face, hair after touching you, spreading your essence, protective touch, places hand on your lower back, in crowds casual intimacy, touches you unconsciously and frequently, face touching, brushes your face, tucks your hair, highly intimate gestures. The hug duration test. Research by Paul Zak found that hugs lasting 20 seconds trigger oxytocin release bonding hormone. Someone in love holds hugs longer 20 to 30 plus seconds versus 3 to 5 seconds for friends. Full body embrace, not the Afram lean-in hug, squeezes you closer toward the end. Reluctant to let go, the release is gradual, may take a deep breath during the hug, taking in your scent. Mirroring, the unconscious dance of connection. Mirroring, also called isopraxis, is when we unconsciously copy someone's body language, speech patterns, or behaviors. It's one of the most reliable signs of rapport and affection. What mirroring looks like. Posture matching. If you lean back, they lean back, gesture copying. You touch your face, they touch their speech patterns, adopting your phrases, speaking pace, or accent. Drinking, eating sync, taking sips or bites at the same time, breathing sync. Breathing patterns gradually align. Walking pace, adjusts stride to match yours. Why it happens. Mirror neurons fire in our brain when we observe someone we feel connected to. The more we like someone, the more we unconsciously imitate them. The test: change your posture, cross your legs, lean forward and see if they follow within 30 to 60 seconds. If they're in love, they likely will without realizing it. Feet and legs, the most honest indicators. Remember, the further from the face, the more honest the body part. People rarely think about controlling their feet, making them exceptionally truthful. Foot pointing, the compass of interest, direct pointing, feet aimed straight at you, even when body is turned elsewhere. Consistent orientation. Feet stay pointed toward you throughout conversation. Following position. When standing in groups, feet orient toward you, the leg cross toward you. When seated, crosses legs toward you, opening up ankle cross, crosses ankles in your direction. Knee touch. In seated proximity, knees touch or almost touch yours. The standing stance. Someone in love takes a stance that says, I'm yours. Open stance. Feet shoulder widths apart, facing you, confidence and openness. Inward pointing. Toes point slightly toward each other when facing you, vulnerability. Grounded. Plants feet firmly when talking to you, doesn't want to leave. The voice, how love changes sound, pitch and tone changes. Research shows fascinating vocal changes when in love. Women, voice pitch tends to rise slightly, becoming more feminine. Men, voice pitch tends to lower, becoming more masculine. Both, voice becomes softer and warmer. Laughter, laughs more at your jokes, even the bad ones. Vocal energy, more animated and expressive when talking to you. Speech pattern changes, slower speech, takes time with words, not rushing conversations. Exclusive vocabulary, develops pet names or inside jokes. Future talk, includes you in future plans. When we go to ... double quotes, not if I go ... Active listening, asks follow-up questions, remembers details. Vulnerability, shares deeper thoughts and feelings. Grooming and preening, the peacock effect. When in love, people unconsciously try to look their best for you. For everyone, hair touching, adjusts, smooths, or plays with hair. Clothing adjustment, straightens clothes, removes lint. Posture correction, stands straighter, sucks in stomach. Lip licking, moistens lips, makes them more attractive. Face touching, draws attention to face. Men specifically, tie adjustment, straightens tie when seeing you. Sock pulling, adjusts socks. Subconscious grooming. Jacket adjustment, fixes jacket, stands taller. Facial hair touch, strokes, beard or mustache. Women specifically, hair flip, tosses hair over shoulder. Neck exposure, tilts head to expose neck. Vulnerable, trusting gesture, jewelry play, touches necklace or earrings. Clothing reveal, adjusts clothing to be slightly more revealing. The smile timeline, from interest to love. Smiles evolve as feelings deepen. Polite smile, brief, mouth only, acquaintance. Social smile, reaches eye, briefly friend. Genuine smile, full Duchenne smile, with eye crinkles, attraction. Lingering smile, smile stays unfazed even when looking away. Infatuation, automatic smile, face lights up instantly upon seeing you. Love, someone in love smiles before they even realize you've entered the room. Their unconscious mind spots you first. Protective and nurturing behaviors. Love triggers caregiving instincts, shields you, Steps between you and potential threats, guides you. Hand on lower back, guiding through crowds. Removes obstacles, clears path, holds doors, removes barriers, offers jacket. Classic protective gesture, checks on you. Are you cold? Did you eat? Are you okay? Remembers details, recalls things important to you, fights for you, defends you in your absence. The attention monopoly, someone in love gives you priority attention. Phone down, puts phone away when with you, ignores distractions. Focused on you despite activity around them, remembers everything. Recalls details from previous conversations, asks questions. Genuinely interested in your thoughts and life, makes time. Rearranges schedule to see you. You're the priority. Chooses you over other options consistently. Nervousness versus comfort. The love paradox. Interestingly, true love creates both. Nervous signals early love, infatuation, fidgeting or self-touch around you, slightly stumbling over words, flushed cheeks or blushing. Nervous laughter, increased blinking, comfort signals, deep love, attachment, completely relaxed body language, comfortable silences, can be real self around you, no pretense or performance, deep sighs of contentment as love matures. Nervous excitement transforms into peaceful comfort. Both are signs of authentic affection at different stages. Red flags. When love isn't real, be cautious of these incongruent signals. Inconsistent attention, hot and cold patterns, closed body language, consistently crossed arms, angled away, no touch initiation, never initiates physical contact, phone priority, constantly checking phone around you, no future talk, avoids discussing future plans together, hidden relationship, doesn't denigrate you into their life. Love bombing, then withdrawal, overwhelming affection, followed by distance. True love is consistent, growing stronger over time, not oscillating dramatically. Cultural considerations. Love's body language varies across cultures. Eye contact, prolonged gaze is romantic in Western cultures, but can be inappropriate in many. Asian and Middle Eastern cultures. Touch. Mediterranean cultures are more touch comfortable than Nordic cultures. Personal space. Latin Americans typically have smaller personal space bubbles than British or Japanese people. Public affection varies dramatically, common in France. Taboo in many Asian countries. Always factor in cultural background when reading love signals. Practical exercise. The Love Audit. Think of someone you suspect might have feelings for you, or audit your own behaviors toward someone. Score each category 0 to 2. The eyes, pupil dilation, prolonged gaze, frequent glancing _6. Touch and proximity, enters intimate space, initiates touch. Long hugs _6. Mirroring, copies, posture, gestures, speech patterns _6. Beat alignment, points toward you consistently to vocal changes. Warmer tone, animated speech, active listening _6. Preening, grooms self in your presence _2. Protective behaviors, shields, guides, cares for you _6. Attention, phone down, remembers details, makes time _6. Score interpretation 30 to 40. Strong signs of love, deep affection 20 to 29. Significant attraction, growing affection 10 to 19. Interest present, could develop 0 to 9. Likely platonic or early stages. Key takeaways. Pupil dilation is the most honest sign, completely involuntary. Prolonged eye contact 3 to 5 plus seconds. Signals deep interest and affection. Mirroring behaviors show unconscious connection and rapport. Feet point toward the person we're most interested in. Touch escalates from social to intimate as love deepens. Duchenne smile, crow's feet, is the only genuine smile. 20 plus second hugs trigger bonding hormones. Protective behaviors emerge naturally when we love someone. Attention monopoly, you become their priority. Consistency matters. True love is steady, not erratic. Coming next, how to read attraction. While love is deep and enduring, attraction is immediate and electric. In our next article, we'll explore the body language of romantic and sexual attraction, those first sparks of interest, the flirting signals, and the unmistakable signs someone finds you attractive. From subconscious preening to territorial behaviors, you'll learn to read the early stages of romantic interest. Remember, true love shows itself not in grand gestures, but in 1,000 small, unconscious movements that say you matter, you're special, you're mine.